I read an article in my tool room last year. I think it was Quick Throttle or something. And they were doing an interview on everybody who was doing this run, and it said in there something they didn't know where it come from, and I heard it a few times this morning. So I just wanted to real quick share with you the heart that the guy that started this. 1992 in Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster. A guy named Art Standards. He was vice president of CMA. It was called Riders of the Cross. It was the first time I'd ever seen a Christian motorcycle situation. And the Lord, I got saved that year, but I also joined the CMA that year. Well, Art did it that year, and the very first day we did that run, it was 210 miles. The next day was the '92 earthquake, and it completely leveled Northridge, tore down a porno shop, and the guy
praise God.
And the guy took an ad out in the paper, and he said in there, he was quoted as saying, "I bet you Christians think you had something to do with this." The guy says, "I will rebuild." I don't know if he ever did, but anyway, I started coming to Vegas in '92, but I actually moved here in '94. But in '93, Jim Hazard, who was the president of the One Way Riders, and Brian Hahn, who was the road captain of the One Way Riders, and myself, I had joined. We were in Needles, California, and we was talking about we needed to do more. We needed to do more. We needed to pray. And I just kind of said, hey, you know, I just did this Jericho run thing in California. So Jericho run started in '94. But you guys got to know these two things about the Jericho run that is a real big blessing. Brian took that to Montana. Right now today, there's bikers in Montana. Jimmy Keston in St. George, Jimbo in Tennessee. There's guys doing it in Arkansas. This is not just here. It's going all over. And the really killer thing about that is what you got to try to do, try to remember what you're doing today throughout this year. If you start watching the news, I remember when we first started doing this, I remember seeing strip clubs closed down and laws being passed. Watch the news and see what happens in your local Las Vegas because of this day. Amen. This is a landmark thing this day, and there'll be things happening. And God showed me when Art started this, saying everything that belongs to God, and amen. But the Jericho run is real special to the Lord's heart, because what you're doing here is you're breaking down bondages through prayer in people's lives. Alcoholism, child abuse, there's laws being changed. I don't know how many of you guys knew Wolf, but I just went to that last interview with the crime thing, and there's a law being passed because of Wolf. There's things happening because of prayer. There's things happening because of this run. But this run is going all over the United States, man. There's a lot of outfits doing this. And so, for trivia, this started in '94.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.